Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Star Review. Welcome our guest.
Woo!
First guest is Miss
Messiah.
So, just to start off, a couple questions. Miss Messiah, who was your biggest crush in middle school?
I was not allowed to like boys in middle school, so I never had a crush.
Really?
Elementary school I did. I was like
Just
7.
A little
Goofy.
crush.
Goofy movie, The Goof.
Mm-hmm.
So I like cartoon characters. It was very weird.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Fits with you. And question number 2. What is your best test-taking strategy?
I like remembering words or definitions or concepts by drawing a picture or making a rap song out of it.
Ooh, that's a good one. Are you ready to learn some math, Miss Messiah?
You have no idea.
We're going to learn about classifying rational numbers. Woo! So, for classifying rational numbers, it's easier to first just think about something in real life that we might classify. For example, Infinity Middle School. The big thing that we could say, what's inside Infinity Middle School?
Classroom.
Classrooms. We have classrooms, and in those classrooms we have people, so I'm just going to actually say people. So we're going to put people for rational numbers, so just people. So there's lots of people. What kind of people are in a classroom, Miss Messiah?
Scholars.
In a school in general.
Students, scholars, teachers.
Yeah, teachers, students, scholars, even you. There's lots of people. Now, one layer in, we're going to get more specific. So here, rational numbers, all the people. All the people. One layer in, we're going to say maybe just scholars or students. Are students people?
Yes, ma'am.
So just like integers are also rational numbers. So next layer is students.
We're actually scholars here, Miss Hyman.
Scholarly students.
Okay.
I'm scholarly students.
Okay.
Yes, very much so. So here we have all the people at Infinity. Then there's the students at Infinity. So that would not be like the teachers, no deans, no cafeteria or anything like that. Now the most specific maybe could be 7th grade students.
That's my favorite grade.
Me too. Are all 7th graders students?
Yes.
If they're in the building, yeah, 7th grade. 7th grade, well, it says students, so 7th grade students are students. So, classifying numbers is kind of the same deal. We have a big topic or a big category, and then it gets more and more specific the farther in we go. So let's take a look at rational numbers, integers, whole numbers. Rational numbers, when we talk about numbers, is going to be all positive and negative, whole, and decimal numbers. So it's like the most inclusive of the categories. It's going to be rational. Integers are part of rational. Same with whole numbers. It's going to be everything positive, everything negative, whole number, decimal. You're all a rational number. Integers, no decimals there. Integers are just going to be positive and negative. Not decimals anymore, whole numbers. Whole numbers. So they're getting a little more specific. They're saying, decimals not allowed. Just sort of like students, we're not going to allow a teacher to be a student that gets grades A, B, C, and D. Now the most specific is whole numbers. These are positive counting numbers or whole numbers. starting from 0. So that's going to be 0, 1, 2, anything you can put on your fingers or on a number line. So starting from 0, counting up, positive. So that's the most specific. We're not going to include negatives and we won't include decimals. So let's go ahead and try this out. Miss Messiah, -4. Is -4 a rational number, an integer, or a whole number?
It is a rational number.
Good.
An integer.
Good. Does it go into the whole? Is it positive?
It is not positive.
So not a whole number, but it is rational and it is an integer. Good. What about 20%? 20% also could be written as 0.2. Is 0.2, where does that one go?
So it could be a rational number.
Good.
And it could also be an integer.
Is it a whole number?
No, because it has a decimal.
Good, yep. So not allowed in the integers. Nope. Let's look at 8. What about 8?
8 is a rational because it is a positive whole number.
Good.
It can also be an integer.
Good.
And it can also be a whole number.
Woo! 8 gets to go everywhere. It's like a 7th grade student.
Yes.
They think they can. What about 0?
It is a rational number.
Good.
It is a whole number.
Good.
And it is an integer.
Good. You're doing great, Miss Messiah.
Thank you.
At this time, let's go ahead and pause the video. I would love for you guys to finish up the we do, because I think you guys are getting the hang of it. I think you can do it. And try out the you try right below. You're gonna pause this video until you're done with all these problems. Pause, 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 pause. Now it's time to check your work. You can pause your video now to see if you got all the answers correct. If you put all the numbers in the right spot, you're ready to go on to practice. Nice job, 7th grade. You're gonna do great.